Hi everyone, and welcome to another campsite tour on our Scottish trip in 2022. We are today at the walled garden caravan and camping park. Excuse the cow in the background, but as you might have guessed, it's in a lovely rural location. We've come in from the coast. We were at New England Bay before, and we're not missing the strong breezes we've had for the last couple of days. So it's lovely and quiet and sunny. This is a short stop off while we have a break. The site is between Caravan and Ayr, and there's the Kilkerran Castle just a little way and the town of Maybole, so that helps you find out where it is. The clue is in the title for the site. It's a walled garden site and very peaceful as a result. So I shall take you up the long drive that takes you to the archway through to the site, and I'll show you around when we get there. The campsite is situated on the Kilkeran Estate. The estate is widely considered to be the home of the Ferguson clan. The first Ferguson in Ayrshire was recorded in 1381. The original home was situated above the village of Daly, dating back to 1400. They moved to the site of the current mansion house in 1686. The house was rebuilt after 1695 by Sir John Ferguson of Kilkerran, the first baronet, and enlarged in 1814 and 1874. Kilkerran is a private estate, still owned by the Fergusons. Although it's not open to the public, you can walk directly from the campsite through the woods and to the waterfall, which we had the chance to do, and we'll show you that later in the video. The entrance to the campsite is through this archway. And here's reception. The site is now adults only, and all the pitches are hard standing. We'll just take a trip round the site now. Reception was on our left. This year a new pergola has been installed on the site. Our pitch was here on the right. There are two water points for drinking water and wastewater. This is the first of them. Just on the left here is one of the exits to take the woodland walk. We're just going up to the top of the site now. The owner's accommodation is here on the left. Here we've reached the top of the site. We'll follow this boundary road round. A number of the pitches are seasonal, so although there are quite a few vans parked up, there weren't that many people on the site when we were staying there. This is the garden lodge, which is also available for rent. And here is the second water point. We'll just come back down now towards reception. They also have an area where you can borrow or exchange books or DVDs. Come back out now through the arch towards the facilities. Unfortunately, the trees here had to be removed as they were becoming dangerous. Here on the right is the general waste and recycling bins. And just further down here are the facilities. If you continue down this road, this is the other way to take the walk through the woods. Right, I'll just show you around the gents facilities. Very large. I've got 3 sinks and 2 more sinks here. 2 showers. Come down here. There are 3 cubicle toilets and a very apt saying on the wall. This is the laundry room and dishwashing area. Dishwashing sinks here on the right and a washing machine. You've got a freezer and fridge, and then further washing machine and tumble dryers, as well as ironing board and iron. So everything you would need if you were here for some time. In fact, we've used this stop off to do some washing ourselves because we're 2 weeks into our trip and it's all worked out fine. There's also, I'll show you outside, a drying area so you can hang out the washing if you get a glorious day like we have today. And here's the chemical toilet emptying area, green toilet chemicals only, and then round here the drying area with the area. And you can see the rest of this very long garden wall. The site is owned by Barry and Dot, and this year they're being helped out by Andy and Sam. I managed to catch up with Dot and Sam as they were preparing to plant out their hanging baskets. Right, this is Dot and Sam. Just wondering a bit about the history of the site, to do with the house and the walled garden. Yep, well, we're actually on Kilkeran Estate, which is the Ferguson family who own the estate, and they live on the estate as well. They have a big house which you can go and have a look at. You can't go near it because they do live there, and they don't mind you using all of the estate to walk in among beautiful trees. Loads of lovely trees that were brought in many years ago. Yes. And specially planted. Yeah, well, special planted trees, and we have some beautiful yew trees just over there. They were farmed years ago to make tamoxifen for breast cancer. Oh, really? Yeah, very interesting. So they knew about that as a treatment? Years ago, yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then this was the walled garden? Yep, this was the fruit and veg garden for the big house, but they're sold to all the farms, houses and farmers markets round about, and they had 10 full-time gardeners in here. Wow. Plus apprentices. Wow, so it was a big setup. A big concern, yes. Yeah. But probably because there were no shops and things, it's very rural. Of course, here. Yeah. And you know, everybody would come here for their fruit and veg. Right. And in terms of a location, where's good places to visit from here? Places to visit, probably your nearest is Daly, which there is an old castle there that you can go and have a look at and visit. There was a golf course there, but that closed last year during COVID. I think somebody's bought it over, but it's not really a golf course anymore. Okay. And there's a castle not far away. It's 3 miles along the road. Yeah. Yep. And there's Killeen is the other big. Killeen. You don't pronounce the Z. It's Killeen. Right. It's spelled Kilzeen or something, isn't it? Yes. Killeen Castle. Yeah. Yeah. And that's quite local. That's lovely to go and visit. That's really nice. It's very nice, and that's down by the harbour town of Maidens. Well, it's actually just a little village of Maidens, and that's beautiful to go visit as well. There's Dunure, which is another harbour town. That's very nice to go and visit. Yes, we did stop off on the way here. And you get something really nice to eat there in the pub over there. The food is delicious. It was a quiet little harbour with just a few boats in there. It was lovely. It's really nice. They actually, if you know about the programme Outlander, yes, part of it was filmed down there at the harbour. Oh, at the harbour,
Yeah.
not in the castle.
No, at the harbour.
Right.
We actually went down to see it.
Oh,
We
right.
saw all the stars that day.
Oh,
Which
brilliant.
was pretty interesting.
But you're nice and rural here as well, aren't
Yes,
you? Everywhere's
yes, very rural.
really
But
peaceful.
within an hour, you're in loads of different places. And then there's Girvan just 15-20 minutes away.
Yeah.
That's got a beautiful beach, absolutely beautiful beach.
Right.
That's worth a visit as well. It's really nice.
And I guess Ayre's not far.
Ayre's 20 minutes the other way,
Right.
and you've got a nice beach there as well. And then you've just beyond that there's Prestwick, where
Right.
the airport is.
Yeah.
That's Prestwick International Airport. And then there's Troon, where the golf course is.
Yes.
That's quite famous, Troon
Yep.
Golf Course.
So there's a lot in the area. So
Yeah,
you could
absolutely, yeah.
happily spend a week or so here and just
Yes.
keep.
You can go over to
travelling.
Straighton. There's some nice walks over in Straighton,
Yep.
and that's only 8 miles that way.
Okay.
And then there's Kirkmichael, where it's
Right.
lovely to go for something to eat. There's the Kirkmichael Arms.
Okay.
It's a really nice place to eat.
Brilliant. Well, you've sold it. Thank you very much.